Welcome to another Divhunt's video. Today we're going to review all the new updates. First, we have a bunch of new sections which you can add by going here and dragging any section inside your project. Next is the replace option, which you can access by right-clicking on a tag in the canvas or in the layers. You can then transform the selected tag into a different one. The next one is Overflow Clip option. It's similar to Overflow Hidden, but it won't break the sticky functionality of child tags. Next, we have the Balance Text option, which ensures your lines of text are equal in length as possible. This option will not affect original width of your text tag. Then, there's the opacity for color variables. Make sure your color variable is saved in RGBA or HSLA format. You can switch between these formats using the arrows here. Once you apply the variable to a tag, you can adjust the opacity in this field. Next is the Preferences feature, which you can access here. Currently, we have only one option, which is enabled by default. You can disable it with this button here. This feature provides quick access to certain settings. For example, I can quickly replace this image by clicking here, or if I select a tag with the transform option, I can access the plugin settings here. This feature also gives you additional options for certain tags depending on which tag you select. The next one is the language switcher. For this, you'll need multiple languages set in your project. You can then go here, drag this functional element into your project and further style it. A quick note here, you'll need the pop-up plugin installed for this feature to work. Layers now contain more information than before, such as whether a tag contains a transform option, where is your CMS linked, and which tags are connected to the CMS fields. Speaking of CMS, you can now add custom key names, making it easier to connect fields. This is especially helpful when working with nested collections. Now when I go to connect my tag to CMS, you can see our custom key name here. Next is the CMS Offset field, which allows you to skip certain items from showing. For example, if I input 1 here, the first item in the collection will be skipped and the items will start showing from the second one. On the CMS single page, you will now have a drop-down which allows you to select which item from the collection will be shown in the builder. The import and export system for CMS has also been improved. Now you can easily import CMS items from other platforms without any issues. Next is the Sitemap Toggle button, which simplifies adding or removing certain collections from your sitemap. We now have tutorials for all of our plugins. If you go to the marketplace and then to plugins, you'll find tutorials in both video and written formats. Speaking of plugins, we released 3 new ones. The first one is Image Hover Effect, which lets you create amazing hover animations for your images in just a few seconds. The second one is Scroll to Top, which allows your users to scroll to the top of your page with just one click. The third one is Toggle Visibility, which is perfect for pricing tables when you want to give your users the ability to switch between different values in just one click. Finally, the text animation plugin has been updated, and as you can see on my screen, you now have even more options to animate your text in just a few seconds. And that's everything for this video. Until the next time, happy building!